when I'm gone, they may not remember Aaron Shawn Harper, but they'll see Aaron Shawn Harper in my son. And then when he's gone, they might not remember Caleb Shawn Harper, but they'll remember Caleb Shawn Harper and his sons and sons and sons. Okay? I don't remember my great-great-grandfather, but he's in me. The legacy is greater than the name. The legacy. It's like it is our duty to carry it all the way through. Just like when I mentioned Tiger Woods and his father, who knows? The dream might not have started with him. It could have started with his father's father. When we read the story about the slave ships, right, that came over from Africa, it was hundreds. It's a lot of millions and millions of people that died in the Middle Passage. Okay, it's a lot of millions of people. Okay, they had a dream of freedom. That dream of freedom was passed down from generation to generation to generation to generation till one day the timing was right, the soil was right, and that they were able to walk into it. Your legacy is greater than your name.
You think they had the dream of freedom when they were a slave in the ship?
Oh, yeah. Everybody wants to be free.
And then one day a Frederick Douglass wakes up.
Yeah. And it might not have started with Frederick Douglass.
It probably didn't. It's what you're talking about. It started generations before.
It's passed down. It's passed down. It's just carriers of the dream is passed down. That's why it's so important to dream.
That one day we can be judged based on the content of our character.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were getting there for a while. Something's pulling us back. We're going to figure this out, I guess, society. We won't go down that path, but it feels like something's pulling us back from that.
Yeah.
I think we were close. Like, I really think it feels like a society. It feels like we were getting close.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I'm trying to figure that one out, to try to make a positive difference. Like, why are we slipping back here? I think it might go back to this thing, maybe from good intentions, that everybody just wants. There's certain people in this world that just want everybody to feel good. I guess that's a admirable thought, but I've never gotten anywhere great in my life from feeling good in the beginning.
So transparency is scary. Mm-hmm. You're never going to change until you have an honest conversation with yourself and with other people. The honest it's like you take Prejudice. And I'll say Prejudice. I won't say racism.
In all forms.
Yeah.
Yep.
You take Prejudice. Would it be awesome? Would it be, somebody do this, please. Somebody listening to me, do this. Get a room, put a very racist person on one side, put a very militant brother or someone else on the other side, maybe a couple more people, and let's have a discussion. Why do you feel the way you feel? I dare you. You'll never see it because people profit from people being different.
You know, there's a guy who's done that. You know, the guy's name is Daryl Davis.
Okay.
A black musician that wondered the same thing. So he went and said, I'm going to go talk to one of these KKK guys. It's out there. He's been on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's been on all of them.
Okay.
And these guys became friends.
Yeah.
And then that guy in the KKK, he introduced him to more people. And he started asking the question. He's like, why do you feel about me the way you do?
Mm-hmm.
But it takes a big person to be willing to hear that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's honestly the bigger person in the room, to sit down from someone and say, take my emotions, my feelings and everything, look at someone else and to say, why do you feel that way about me? I want you to be honest.
Right.
Why do you?
Right.
Who taught you that?
Right.
Did you legitimately have an experience that you shouldn't associate with that person of my color of skin? Now you put that on me. What is this thing?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens is, I think when all that falls away, because it starts with judgment. We can say prejudice. It's judgment.
Mm-hmm.
If you stop judging yourself, you probably stop judging others, you'll probably stop judging yourself. It's hilarious how it happens. So, but now this guy has there's like 30 or 40 like legit KKK guys that now they aren't anymore, and now all these guys are friends.
Yep.
That this thing's profited from. Man, that's sick, man.
Yeah.
That's sick. But I think, how are we going to conquer this? Because it probably started all the way you invoke the Bible and religious stuff, but a Cain and Abel moment and stuff. That's even between brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like throughout history and life, whether it's the Greeks against whoever, it's almost like we're prejudiced against people that don't look and believe the things that look like us and believe the things I think.
One way to stop it,
yeah,
is to focus on the win.
There you go. Does this go back to the thing, and I'm not making an argument and a statement, does this go back to the Morgan Freeman statement? I don't know if he's right or not.
What do you say?
So I think Larry King asked him how you stop racism, and he's like, stop talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's not popular in society.
No, that's not my opinion. But I love Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he's awesome.
And so that's why I'm like, man, like that guy, because think about the traveled experience he probably had being his age.
Oh, God, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so he's at this place. Maybe he's at an elite level of thinking.
Yeah. I'm going to assume that because Morgan Freeman's a monster.
Yeah.
I love Morgan Freeman. Try this.
Yeah.
My experience is the win is greater. So what I mean by that is when I went to Indiana.
Hey, it's Indiana. It's Indiana. Well, we can go there. It's Indiana.
No, let's not go there. Okay. I went to Indiana. But you know what? I've had teammates, and I knew they may have thought differently. But on that football field, we're concerned about the win.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, your sweat is my sweat. Your blood is my blood. We're going to win. That win is so strong. We have to we have to focus on the win. It's like number one, focus on the win and create a win-win. Big win.
But you know what that takes? That takes personal responsibility at every level.
Yeah.
It takes accountability.
Mm-hmm.
It takes owning every part of it, whether it's your fault or not, taking 100% complete responsibility, whether you should have to or not.
Mm-hmm.
For every outcome, for everything that happens, good or bad, owning every part of it. And then you can wake up and be sitting here like you're sitting here and sitting here like I'm sitting here. Because the life that we've traveled, it was hard in our own individual hard ways.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I know that is because I think the majority of people have hard things in life. Life's hard.
Yeah.
Life's hard. Even no matter mentally where you've come to and you can speak and breathe into these ideas, there's moments of your life that are still really hard.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Big time.
You got kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard.
It's hard. Oh, yeah. I know.
You've probably had relationships, good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hard.
Mm-hmm.
You've had friends that haven't lived up to be the friend they should be, and there's probably moments that you haven't been the friend you should have been.
Right.
Life's hard.
Hard. But outside of this conversation, where is there validation for that? This is what I mean. Okay. The majority times you go to church, we don't hear that. When we look on social media, we don't hear that. When we're at our work cubicle, we don't hear that. So now we think because we're experiencing life so hard that we are an anomaly. You're not an anomaly. Then one day you wake up and somebody like, oh, what happened to such and such? What a shame. Life's hard. Why isn't that message taught?
Here's why. I've been waiting to say this for a long time. Because for some reason, we're now raised in these generations to believe that somebody's always going to come and save us.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, that's why politics has failed now, both sides.
Okay.
Because all they're doing is convincing their Democratic people and their Republican people that we're going to fix your problems. Every one of them, every side. And that's the reason why every 8 years, one gets kicked out and they bring the other party in. Because both sides are continuing to try to trick everyone that I'm going to come and solve your problems. Where what they should be saying is, both parties together, you got to do the work. And this shit's hard, and you have responsibility in society to get up and pay it forward a little bit more, and we're not coming to save your ass. We'll give you a hand up, but we ain't giving you no hand out. Personal responsibility. And for some reason in society, I think because giving stuff away and making people feel like I'm going to save you, I guess it gets votes, man. It gets wins, I guess.
Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't stop there. Look at the media. Like what TV show, what sitcom talks about the pain?
None of them. But, there's a few people. Who's the guy that was Dirty Jobs, the Dirty Jobs guy? Remember his name? damn it, I forget if you Google that and stuff. But this guy's elite and high, and he talks about it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to hear this shit, man.
Right.
Right? And I think it's the reason even why in Elon, where they're starting to crush him now. Because, man, he talks about the pain and how hard it is and stuff. But here's what I'm going to tell you. It is the media's fault, but if the politicians all together would rise up and they'd put a stop to all the shit, media wouldn't have anything to talk about.
Not politicians.
No, but that's the problem. This is an issue. They're supposedly our leaders.
Right.
They're not leading anything.
I think it's the people.
What comes first is a chicken or an egg thing.
Yeah. I think if the people make a decision and say, you know what? Nah.
But they are people. Politicians are people. The media people are people.
Yeah. People people who are portraying a story, replicating a story, a brand. The American dream. That's a great marketing. That was the best ever. The American dream was the best marketing I've ever. If you think about that, that was some good marketing right there.
But people bought into it.
Why wouldn't you?
And look at what life became for us. Because previous generations, whether you like it or not, but they bought into it.
Right.
And they created a better life for us, man. They did. I don't know if you own a home, but I could sell you one.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy one.
Mm-hmm.
Women, they can vote,
mm-hmm.
just like men can now.
Mm-hmm. So then what happened?
Life became too easy, man.
Yeah.
I've only gotten this far in my life because I consistently signed up for the hard things, and I refused to quit. That's it. And then when you prove to yourself that you're capable of doing hard things, then you sign up for more additional hard things. And then when there's individuals that rise up in the society and continue to do hard things and solve hard problems, it benefits those around you. There used to be a lot more people in our society that were willing to do the hard things. We run from them now.
Mm-hmm.
We run from them.